Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Monster Train. Had a pretty good run last time. Failed, but we got all the way literally. I mean, we died to Seraph. That's as close as you can get it. I don't want to do another Melting Remnant Umbra, though. Let's just do a random. Covenant Rank 25 is really freaking tough. Seraph having an extra 1,000 HP. It goes from like 3 to 4,000. It's a lot. It's a lot. Stygian Awoken. Consume. Deal 3 damage Frostbite, deal 3 damage, consume, apply Frostbite. I actually really like these spells because you want to be able to damage enemy units. And we have a lot of targeted damage in our spells right now. That's pretty good. The Black Falcon says, I saw someone on Reddit have a deck made of 7 1-cost Infernos. I had 4 in a Snecko Eye run. So that was pretty good. When you play your third card, draw 2. We need low-cost cards to make this super valuable, but it is pretty good. Frozen cards being reduced is very handy. The problem is, it's hard to freeze cards. We need something that can freeze cards, and we have nothing that freezes cards. There's a unit that does it. You know, there's the book. I think it's reusable that can freeze a card. But I think you just want the draw 2 on this, because we can make a very good offering build work with this. If you have the offering tokens and you play the token, you discard a card, and for 0 energy, you've already played 2 cards out of 3. So I think I'm gonna go Winged Steel on this and try to get offering. I think I'm also gonna do Sweep. 5 damage is enough to kill a lot of early game units, and I think I like Sweep for the crowd control. We can add Frostbite later. I don't think you need Frostbite 40. Oh, but maybe you do a Seraph. Ugh. I like the Sweep, but you know, I think I will go this. You know, what we could do is get minus energy for damage spells. Look, we got spells, so I'm gonna take it. I mean, our champion's already dying in 1 hit. Let's go for it. I think our what was I gonna say? I don't know. I already forgot. Whatever. This trial is awful, but I don't think it matters too much because we play a lot of spells, and I think we can put you up here. Done. You're actually living, which is very strange. Let's play this. Kill you. Flash freeze you. Frozen lance you. Train steward you. That's pretty good. We got a lot of good stuff happening on that floor. Now, you're gonna live, you're gonna make it up. There's not much I can do about that, unfortunately, but I really did not want to draw this Train Steward on this turn. We have another one in the deck, right? We do. But I'm still not gonna play this one because I really want to put a second Train Steward on this floor, and I want to make sure we draw it. I will say our spells are kind of kick-ass, though. So don't draw the Train Steward. Good. There's our Train Steward. You're dying. Perfect. We gotta be very careful about spikes in Sweep. We'll see. Incant Frostbite. I like it. I like it a lot. I like Incant with the Melting Remnant. It's so nice. So I think we will take it. Straight up. Razor Sharp Edge, Restoration Detonation. If there was a -8 attack plus 2 health, maybe, or -2 attack plus 8 health, make our champion a little bit more survivable. As is, I think that we don't really want any of these. The extra damage is nice on like a Train Steward in the back or something, but we want tanks and we want Frostbite, and we kind of have that right now. Well, the Restoration Detonation is really nice. You know what? We're gonna get green tanks. So we're gonna get green tanks. So I am going to take Restoration Detonation. And look, there's our green tank right there. Boom, done. Do I like the thorns? I think I like the thorns. I don't think we need the, +1/+1. Thorns is technically better. It's more damage, right? Hello, Hoppy Bun Bun. Shamino Icon had to tune in for this. Excellent. I want to upgrade units. I want to upgrade my Thorn to Hollow. I want to add in another Awoken unit and upgrade that unit. I also want to make spells better, but our spells are okay for now. Okay, do we have 2 tanks? Or do we have an Animus? We need health on these units as more than anything else. Gain 60 health. Gain 40. Gain spikes 2. The spikes are really nice for countering bosses because of the fact that most of them have multi-hits. So maybe I'll go Animus on this one. We can take an Animus. And this is exactly what I wanted on the Animus too, multi-strike. We'll give the Animus a little bit more health so that they live. No, you know what? Let's give them a lot of health so they live. Yeah. I like it. I like it a lot. That Animus, with quickness, it's taking care of a lot of early units. Non-boss enemy units enter with spike 3. So the boss has innate spikes regardless, but we can kill these units very quickly with our own spikes, and our Animus will kill anything that is a tank. So we can turn this on, and I don't think we're gonna have a problem. We have enough upgraded units to take care of this boss. I am almost certain of that. Okay, this is a pretty bad draw, admittedly. But I really don't mind if they get up to the pyre. Alpha Wolves Gamer, hello, welcome. Legit thought I was banned here. Nope. That's just the chatbot, which I'm surprised is actually connected, honestly. So like, if I play the Animus at the top, we can't put the tank behind him. If we play Tethys at the top, they're dead. So I think what we do, weirdly enough, is play Tethys in the middle. We can play Animus at the bottom. They'll take some damage, but that's honestly okay, because we can just put a Train Steward in front of them. And, well, no, I actually don't want to do that, because if I do that, well, if I do that, they're all dead, so what do I care? I was gonna say, I don't want to make them get up to this floor, because then they'll hit my champion, but I really don't care, do I? No. No, I don't. Yeah, this is fine. I should have put the Train Steward at the top. Oh, but luckily we got this. So, you go there. Definitely Restoration Detonation. I don't think we need Glacial Seal in this fight. I think we just want more spikes. Hey, Mud, welcome. How you doing? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, so I just want more healing. We need more free cards. That's really what it boils down to right now. We need cards to be free. Ooh. You know, I think that goes there. So that was very easy. I'm surprised we've taken no pyre damage, but that's not gonna last for long. So Offering Token is kind of the card I was looking for. We don't have any Offering cards, but we can add them. Getting 1 Offering Token, I think, is fine for right now. And I think we want a Glimmer for the healing to keep units alive. It's good AoE. Maybe not as good as the Sharpen, which can make our tank better and do more damage, but I think this is fine. And I definitely want free artifact. I do not care about duplicating. What the heck would I duplicate? Well, the Animus. It's a pretty good duplication target, but yeah. A good artifact can really get us far. And dude, I don't know. Friendly units gaining +3 health means our champion will live for 1 attack, but units getting an extra upgrade slot means I can make some big units. It's gonna be expensive, but if we make it to the end of the game, we can spend a lot of cash getting big tanky units. Oh, this is an interesting one. You can make your champion endless. You can make something trample. You can make something quick. Rejuvenate, gain 2 spikes. Triggers when healed. You see, now I'm thinking that the other Awoken Hollow would have been better, because if we make them endless, they can come back with all of their buffs. Because I think spikes won't come back with endless, but I think the +1/+1 would come back with endless. We can still add in one of those units if we get them, but I think I will go endless. I think it makes the most sense. We don't care about trample. Like, our units, they're either multi-strike or they don't do enough damage to really matter. I hate to say it, but I think endless is pretty good, because then you can just make a unit a tank and just replay them over and over again, or just make them, you know, get a summon unit like an imp, you give it endless, and all of a sudden you make it tank some damage and get a benefit from it every single turn. I don't know, but I don't think the other ones really work. I think Upgraded Glimmer is the best card in the game, says Hoppy Bun Bun. It's a very good card. I would prefer to have like a Wake that costs 1 though, but it is pretty good. Okay, so the Glacial Seal is very nice. Can we play it? We can. We could play it on floor 2, put the Animus down here. They're gonna take 17 damage, but they'll live. Do you cost 1? You cost 1. All right, so we're gonna do 1, 2, 3. We did not draw the unit that we wanted, but what we can do is put down a train steward on the 2nd floor. We need more units. We'll get more units, don't worry. Also, you're quick, so you kill everything early. I love it. So you're killing my train steward. What do I care? We could put 10 Frostbite on Daedalus. It actually doesn't seem that bad. But we would need to kill the Trusted Priest, which is not a problem. I could also just put 8 on you, which is pretty good. I can actually put more on you too. Screw the book. Let's put Frostbite on you early, which I think is the most important thing we could do. Now you have Frostbite 20. I'm very happy with that. Let's Glimmer. Not really doing as much as we would like, but that is fine. Offering Token. That does nothing. I actually like the turns coming up next. We just need to stack up healing on our tank now. Sometimes difficult to do, but there you go. There you go. There you go. He's taken a lot of damage. The Frostbite is pretty good at this. We need offering cards. Kinda hate that we were never really able to heal our units at the bottom, but I don't think it matters too much. We can heal 7. It's gonna take 3 turns to manifest. This will make you live for 1 more turn and you'll die. There you go. Dude, we need cheaper cards. We need to do spell upgrades. We need to take advantage of Winged Steel. We're not really taking advantage of it at all. Surprisingly, we're not taking damage though, so I don't feel too bad. Draw 3 spells and enhance them. I really don't like this. I don't want to consume my spells. Although it's very good draw on 1 turn. And if you give them magic power and they cost 0, you can get them out of your deck. I don't know, gift for a guard might be okay. Let's take it. Guard for the unnamed is very good for the incant. That being said, we could build an incant floor. The Revenge Frostbite is also real nice, but I like stacking health on the Awoken units. So let's take the incant guard. It's another unit, we need units. We do need more capacity. We don't need more capacity, actually. We have enough capacity for the time being. Give me energy. This way we can play that fourth and fifth card that we draw. Well, it's actually like the 6th or 7th card. I think that's what we want. Oh, yeah. Upgrade spells. What are we gonna upgrade? We're gonna make Holdover, Offering Token, maybe we should just upgrade units. I gotta think. Because card removal is really nice, but we get an extra 75 gold. We have additional upgrade slots on units already. We have a guard we can upgrade. And without having offering cards, I don't think we need to fish for holdover on this. And having the plus energy means we can actually play our cards a little bit more reliably. You know what? I'm gonna go left, believe it or not. We do have multi-strike. Incant sap. There's never been an easier choice for me. And let's make the Animus have another level of multi-strike. We're gonna put 25 health on this Incant Lodestone because it's so damn important. Yeah, what is this? Plus 10 attack? I can make you a 5/10. And then I'm just gonna reroll. An endless guard is pretty good. And we'll give him another plus 5, plus 10. So he's not super good, but he's endless, he comes back. I kinda like it. That's some pretty good upgrades. And you know what? Screw sweep, I've decided. Let's go heavy frostbite and try to stack it up as much as we can on bosses. I don't know if this is gonna work, but I will say we have a very good Hellvent opportunity. We could very easily go the left path down here, duplicate the Animus that we have, which is now like a 75 damage unit. Non-boss enemy units get plus 6. You can't gain... 6 is a lot of attack. It's a lot of attack. 150... Because you're gonna do 15, and you're gonna do 11. But I think we can do it because of our endless tank, believe it or not. But we have to build at the bottom floor to kill the boss when they come out because they have such high damage output potential. We can also sap units. But we would need, oh my god, and you have armor too. This is a real awkward start. We have a lot of energy though. I think I'm gonna go for the sap at the beginning just to see what we get off of this offering. That's not what we're looking for. Crap. Thrain Steward's not what I'm looking for either. If I play some spells, can we live? Well, you actually are already tanking. Yeah. So we can play Tethys. And then just don't play any other spells, because I don't want you to gain any more armor. Although you will have Frostbite 20, which is pretty good. But I really don't... Well, I do want to sap ya. So you know what? There you go. Get sapped. We need more units though. We got some units, good. So I actually do think we guard of the unnamed at the bottom, so we can have a bigger encant floor. Then we'll play the thorn. We can't play both, so we're gonna have to play them up here. It's gonna suck when the boss comes, but oh well. Place Frostbite 6. You're gonna kill my unit up there. So I will give you Frostbite. We could have incanted, but we got our units out, which is important. Now we can incant. You're dead, we're taking no damage. Why are we taking no damage? Because you're quick. Oh, thank you, Animus, you're so good. So I want you to die. If you die, I'm okay with that. Because you're just gonna come back and we're gonna play you again. So I kind of feel like healing you is good value. But this does kill you and sap you all. You do 14 damage. We would still die from this, but I would like to play some spells down here, but we gotta play spells up here too. Like killing you. Well, I mean, you're quick. You're gonna kill everything when it moves up. I don't need to worry about anything at all. I can focus down here if I want to. So you know what? F it, why not? There you go. Get sapped. Get restored. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. I don't know, give you some flash freeze. Apply Frostbite with Incant. Why not? I do want this unit to die though, and we will get a chance to kill him. Just don't kill all of my units, please. So we'll kill you. The front 2 units are dying. I need to heal once on this floor, but I think a Frozen Lance will keep me alive. Yeah, Frozen Lance will keep every unit alive except for the guard, and we'll bring him back at full health. So, what are we doing then? Well, what we're doing then is, restore, please. Restore. We might as well do something that does as much damage as possible, which is a flash freeze, but I would rather flash freeze you to just make sure that you die, because you're all dead already. So then we'll give 1 Frozen Lance. Now you're the only unit that's living. Can I? There's no reason to Vine Grasp again, just end turn. I think making this guy endless was the smartest thing I've ever done in this game. Because now we're gonna make our champion endless, and they're gonna come back next turn and be pissed. Keep the restores coming. This is our backup floor, kind of. Might as well gain some armor. You're taking 172. That's not a lot. However, now you're dead. We played 1 spell and then we killed you. Behold the power of Incant synergies. Oh, and you know what? This is a perfect time to play a spell, Incant, draw 3 spells, enhance them with Consume plus 20 magic power and make them cost 0, and just don't be offering Token. It's not. But it is 3 really good spells. So, kill you. Hit you. Heal you. You know, that's actually pretty good. Plus 20 magic power on crap spells is very handy. And the sap means we can stack up a lot of frostbite. Okay, okay. Dun 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 dun. Best creature is Candle Legion. Legion of Wax? I had a really good Legion of Wax run where I kept killing him over and over again, and it was really fun. Apply Sap 3. We need this because we now have an offering synergy. We have a card that's worth upgrading to. Do we need a Descend? We might be able to build up like a dynamite floor, but I kind of like our floor layout as it is, with having, you know, Awoken on 1 and Stygian on the other. Although, in theory, stacking everything up on 1 floor is better. Because if you can stack everything up on one floor, you get more damage. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, Thorn Hollow on the Incant floor is pretty good. You can have them behind the guard. No, the guard would have to be behind Thorn, and they would be the second to last unit, or they would be the second unit to die. Dun 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 dun. Hold on, I'm thinking. What do we need? What do we need? What do we need? What do we need? I think a bigger floor is pretty good. The problem is, we have to put the Thorned Hollow at the front, and we can't rely on the guard dying. That's why I gave him Endless. We can play spells, we can incant, and then when he dies, we can just play him later. But we can't play him later if we have one big floor. He's gonna go at the very back and just be kind of garbage. So I don't think you take Restoring Retreat here, because it kind of goes against the idea of even putting Endless on him to begin with. Forge units. I really like the idea of forging units. But we could also duplicate an Animus and have a Dynamite second floor. And I actually kind of like that, because now what I'm thinking is if we Endless our champion and Endless this unit, we can literally bring them back on the second floor if they die at the bottom floor. And there's gonna be an Animus waiting for them, and it's an Animus that does a decent amount of damage. We can save our gold and then upgrade maybe spells down here, or units, and remove 2 cards. Unit upgrades are very important. Thorned Hollow would be the next big unit upgrade, but spells is also really nice for maybe holdover. So I think I will... but we can remove 2 spells here and then go spell upgrades here, but then we're not really taking advantage of the 20 pyre health. We could go left here and stack up the gold. Let's go left here and stack up the gold. Now give me 5 Animuses. Purge gain gold. Your pyre gets +1 attack for every 10 gold. So right now it would be plus 36 attack, which is pretty good. Or deal 2 damage, get 50 gold. Petty Theft is interesting in that it can get you a lot of gold, but just playing this for 4 for 120 is also nice because it purges. We don't really need too much direct damage. It is a spell, it will incant. It could net us a lot of gold on a run, especially if we can make it holdover and give it +10 magic power. It's worth trying, but we have holdover targets already that are more important. We want Offering Token because it's an incant every single turn. We can use it to dump, blight cards that we get. We can trigger Offering with it. If we trigger Offering, it's card draw. If we make Offering holdover, then we get it every single turn, which is amazing. And if we can stack that up on Seraph, we're loving life. So I think I'm just gonna take the single Purge, because I don't want to add too many cards to the deck that are gonna stick around forever. I could also duplicate it, but I think we gotta duplicate our... I mean, we could duplicate the guard, or we could duplicate the sap totem. Oh my god. I'm duplicating the sap totem. Look. Is it the best idea? I don't know, but it's real freaking good most of the time. Armor 15 doesn't really bother me, especially if we sap the crap out of these guys. The stealth bothers me, but not if we sap the crap out of him. Negative capacity sucks. We're gonna start here. And it's gonna be you, 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 don't really want to put a Train Steward down here to die, so let's just play 2 spells for armor. I can kill you. I could put you down here and just sap, or not sap, but frostbite a little bit, but I think I would much rather get a little bit of regen on you, get the sap out there. This sap is gonna be very important. They're gonna make it up to the pyre slightly. There's not much I can do about that. I think we have to accept that we're gonna take a little bit of damage here. Because the Animus is not going to be able to attack on turn 1. We can put them down here and they can attack. But I'd rather kill these units when they move up to prevent as much pyre damage as possible. So put the Animus up. You're doing 2, you're doing 2, you're taking 26. I think a flash freeze on you is pretty good. Although we could and can't. But I think we're just gonna do this. We can almost kill you. Don't have enough energy. It's a shame. We'll consume and make someone endless. Weirdly enough, I don't see the need of making the champion endless because they're not going to be able to be played anywhere else, but I'll do it anyways just so we get the incant. Okay, we took 10 damage. Don't care. You're not all dying. You're not all dying. You're not all dying. You're gonna hit the pyre for 9. That doesn't really bother me too much, and I might be able to kill you with a couple of restores. So I think what we're gonna do is play you here for damage. And a whole bunch of sap. Dude, if we get double incant, this is insane sap, and I love it. Okay, this is very good. Every unit up here is now dying. You're gonna be making it up. Do I want to sap you even further? I think I'd rather just spike you. We still need more energy or making cards cheaper, but we'll get there one day. So you're gonna make it up to the pyre. I really think that you just sap up here with the amulet, but I was gonna say, we haven't even drawn offering tokens so we can play it for free. As such, we're gonna pull you up, sap you. Frozen Lands. Yeah, because you're gonna get sapped, I'm gonna let the pyre kill you. Because we're gonna sap these guys to a ridiculous degree. Get sapped. Congratulations, you're doing essentially no damage. You're gonna hit the pyre for like 2 and then 4. I don't really mind that too much. You're sapped by 6, you know? Let's make sure you die as quickly as possible. Train Steward, we're gonna start playing you so that you can take up time. You hit the pyre for 2, not a problem. Another Train Steward buys a turn. What's going on up here? These units are doing no damage. Love it. Okay. In that case, we don't need to incant here now. We'll incant later. Instead, you know what? Do some damage. You hit my pyre for 1, not a problem. Now, this is where we incant like an MFer. And we have very good cards for this. Oh, Lord. So this incants, and we'll get 4 cards in incant. Hey, good cards. We will incant. Now you're taking 157. Well, I think we're gonna incant. Now you're taking 405. Gain 60. You know, it's just good enough. We'll incant. We'll incant. And now we're taking 49 damage and you're dead. And that frostbite is getting stacked up a lot. Disposable account says, Abe has played Darkest Dungeon and Spire, replaced them with Monster Train, and plans to play Darkest Dungeon 2. That is correct. Dun, 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 dun. I do like more sap. Apply Frozen to a card in your hand. You know what I like about this? We can freeze Offering or Offering Token, and it counts as sap. X cost cards incant X times? No. Every spell just incants once. I just played a lot of spells. And I have two sappers out there, sap encounters. Sap incanters. We have enough sap. Let's actually get frozen. This is good damage, but I don't really want it. Draw one, enhance a drawn card to cost 0. That's a good spell for incanting. But it's expensive. I'm gonna skip this. We have to be very careful with how we change the deck. But I don't know how to change it right now. We have a lot of gold. We need to upgrade. So I think we go left and we upgrade spells because we have 710 cash and we haven't even done the 7th challenge. That's insane. What do we get? Remove consume, cost 1 more. Crystalline seeds, we can make it repeatable, but we have consume seraph, so it's not an amazing get. I think glimmer is what we want here. But before we do anything, because there was no holdover, let's check out the cavern and see what we get. Hellhorned, Awoken, Melting, Consumable. Okay. We can take another card. Okay. I like those. Extra HP, extra regen, extra armor. I mean, it might even be worth making it so that card, so that those cards don't even consume, but I like that they're cheap. And I like that they're consumed targets for Seraph. Sap is our win condition, so I don't think we need to make regen or armor better. I think they're just good one-offs. And also, let me check the map real quick. Merchant of Trinkets, Merchant of Magic, Merchant of Steel, Merchant of Magic, Merchant of Trinkets. So we can spend money at the later floors. What's coming up here? Create statues of the former image to block your assault. I don't know what star is. Anyways, make a spell cost less. If we can make Guardian's Amulet 1, it's playable. And we don't even need the incant trigger off of Offering Token. So let's make it cost 1. Plus 10 magic power, we'll put that on Glimmer. Remove consume and cost 1 more. You know, why not? Why not make Alloy of the Ancients cost 1 but not consume? We have so many garbage spells that we can consume in its place, and it's pretty good. It's not a heal, but it is 25 armor. If we can stack up armor, we might not even need to let any unit die, especially if we're playing so many spells. So let's do that. Let's reroll. Holdover is what we want. And now I'm thinking, what if you hold over Guardian's Amulet? But I think that's dumb. I think you hold over the Offering Token. But that's also dumb. You don't have any, like, good holdover targets, really. No, you do. You do. Preserve. Because you can freeze cards in hand and keep them forever, right? Ah! Glimmer's a good holdover target. Offering Token. I don't think we need it. Maybe you just stop. Guardian's Amulet? Gifts for a guard. We could exhaust our entire deck very quickly. Maybe that's not bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We can't survive many turns exhausting our entire deck every time. At least not without having the 50% chance of a card not exhausting. But I really like the Sap. It's actually Sap 5 if you play it on double Sap floor. But the Glimmer is still nice. The Preserve is nice because you can freeze a card in hand, which applies Sap, and then you can play the card, and then you draw cards. Okay, I've made up my mind. Because we have +2 draw, we're gonna make this holdover. And we'll make Alloy of the Ancients cost 1. And we will consume a card. We will consume a Frozen Lance. It's a super cheap upgrade. And I think we will also do a little bit of removal. We don't care about train stewards for the most part, so we'll remove like 2 or 3. We'll save some money for the future, but I'm okay removing 2. I don't play them. I need spells. So you're Rage. Rage sucks, but if we sap, we don't have to worry about too much rage. I hate that you started on the bottom and then we got hit there. Because I don't think I can play units and have them live on this turn, which sucks. Because you're doing 24 damage. I could play an Animus at the bottom, but that messes up the floor. I could put Titan Tethys up here, and that's okay. If I play the Animus at the bottom, they're dead. Do we have another Animus? I think we do. No, what did I duplicate? Did I even duplicate anything? No, I duplicated the sap totem, that's right. Well, the problem is that if they move up and they sap here as well, we're screwed. Because these enemies are gonna be doing like 20 damage each. And I can't sap here. Do 3 damage. Do 24. I mean, the Animus can live for a bit, but the Thorn Hollow cannot live. They will die. We need to upgrade the units. I think that's what we're gonna get next. We draw pretty quickly. We might just want to play like nothing up here, weirdly enough. Or you know what? We could play the Animus at the front because they're quick, and then maybe not even worry about the incant guy. I don't know, I'm kind of like, that might be the play. You don't even worry about incant guy. We can have him protect the Awoken Hollow or something, because we do want the saps out. That's like extremely important. If we can stack up sap on Fel, we'll be very happy with things. So we'll play those. I will play you. Are you dead? You're not dying to my unit, but now you are. Just keep incanting. If we incant infinite sap, nothing can stop us. You do gain rage. But you know what? We're gonna sap next turn. I think we can kill a unit at the bottom. We don't need to stack anymore, because we're actually gonna stack 20 Frostbite on you here. So you know what? Yeah, let's do this. I don't want to consume the good restore. You know, we don't have to consume these cards. We couldn't just not play them. Didn't even think about that. You do so much damage. But you come back, but you're doing none because you're just dying immediately. So, you know, I think I just don't play you, weirdly enough. Our Animus is going to be the tank here. I think with sap, we crush these types of bosses if we can apply the sap over and over again. So I'm not really that concerned. The thing I'm concerned about really is just having enough spells when we get units on this floor that we can actually incant them properly. That's the thing that I want to make sure we get. So I'm even of the opinion that you actually sap up here. We stack up the sap on the boss whenever possible. We can hold over and freeze a card, which is like absolutely exactly what I wanted. We can play this, give you 25 armor. You're taking no damage, and that armor is gonna stay around forever. We can, you know what I like about this? We can kind of mix and match a little bit. You lived? Oh, you're dead. We can kind of mix and match a little bit, which is kind of interesting. So when we play 3 cards, we will draw. So I think what we do is we play 1, 2, 3, and now we still have 3 energy. You're dead, you're taking 23 damage. There's nothing worth restoration detonationing. We could play a train steward. There's a lot of sap up here, but we have endless, so I don't want to fill up the floor with train stewards. I could put you down here to kill you, which I think is the best thing. We'll glimmer. Well, restoration detonation. You might as well hold on to frozen cards. And now I would love that relic that's like, I think we started with the relic too. It was, if you freeze a card, it becomes free. That would be very nice. So, Frostbite 2. Is this when we actually get you out here? I don't think we need it at all. Like, 14 sap means you're dead. Boss is so sapped. Yeah, I mean, I've done this before on Seraph, and I've stacked 30 turns of sap on her. So I think we can do the same thing here against Fel. Just keep stacking the sapping. So I'm gonna make this freeze. I'm going to play a Restore and play a Frozen Lance and play. Ooh, we might be able to get you out now. No, you're taking way too much damage. Let's gift for a guard. It consumes! It drew it because it was placed on the top of our draw pile. Okay, we gotta be very careful about that in the future. Good learning opportunity though. We're gonna miss out on a little bit of frost every turn now. Honestly, that's okay, it's not bad. It's not bad. Lodestone boys are ridiculous. Yeah, I love these totems. They're so good with the sap. And if you get double incant, oh man, chef's kiss. So I think we're gonna save these cards. You know what, I want to get these good restores when we can get the Thorn Hollow out. So I think what I'm gonna do is actually freeze the Thorn Hollow so we can play them in the future. And I'm not gonna worry about the restores. 10 turns of sap is enough. They're gonna die to the pyre and we're gonna take no damage. You have rage, but the rage stacks don't matter at all. We can actually play the Thorn Hollow now and get a lot of regen out. So let's get it done. Get her done, so to speak. We need to sap up here, but we really need to sap up here. You're gonna live, so you know what? I'm running the risk. You sweep. Oh crap. Let's kill you. I can make you deal no damage, but it's gonna cost everything on this floor. No, I can put a restore down here now. Okay, good. You're making it up to the pyre, but we're likely to draw the Guardian's Amulet soon. We might be able to play that in order to sap you. I really don't care if you do a little bit of damage. I'd rather you didn't. Give me the Endless Champion. It's an extra 2 turns. I'll take it. And we did get Guardian's Amulet, so we can play it up here. Because you have Sap 5, Rage 1, base damage 6. So you'll go to 4, and then 3, and then 2, and you'll hit me, and then maybe 1 and hit me. I don't really care if you hit me at that point. I can play a flash freeze on you. We're gonna do this, because Fel is right in front of us. So you know what? There you go. I think that's worth it. Now you're living. Should have probably played it on you now that I think about it, because you come back to life. We will kill you. I will stack Frostbite on you to make sure you die faster. And I will play that. We took 2 pyre damage. That's fine. That's fine. Oh boy, is that fine. Now here's a problem. All of the sap is wearing out on this floor, so we need to do as much damage as possible. Glimmer, they are taking 701. We'll stack regen. It's only gonna increase the Thorns damage though. I need to draw more. You're dead. Taking 800. Yeah, all the sap is wearing off on this floor. Another good lesson to learn, we really need the sap to be the very bottom so that we have all of our damage available on the same floor. Because you're not attacking for 24 turns, really, but we're not doing that much damage. We're doing 20 damage a turn. That's nothing. That's nothing. We need more. We need more damage. Excuse me, but you are taking 800 damage, so I'm not that worried. 969, yeah, that's pretty good. Sorry, cough. And you're starting to attack now. And now you're hitting our true good floor. You're already dead, but it doesn't matter, because here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna gift for a guard. Oh, hey, look, Guardian's Amulet for free. Vine Grasp, Guardian's Amulet. Oh, hey, look, more cards. Incant, 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 Incant. You're up to 17 stacks again. And that's what we want. So we need to build the bottom floor quickly, very quickly. Apply 1 sap and 1 frostbite. I don't think we need X cost. Unleash the Wildwood, restore friendly units to full health. Very good on the Thorned Hollow, but it's only 40 health. I think we take nothing here. We need to thin out the deck and make it better. And I think you thin out the deck and make it better by getting card draw. We don't really need capacity, except, you know what? We do need capacity. We need to be able to build on the bottom. This guarantees it. We have good card draw already, thanks to Winged Steel. We have good energy. I think what we need is that capacity. So I'm okay with this. And I think we will go spell upgrades, just so that maybe we can make some things a little bit better and also remove cards. I still think we need to remove these Train Stewards. I want to upgrade units, but we can do that next, and it'll be our last upgrade. And if we do the trial, we'll have a lot of gold. Remove consume. Cards are going to consume anyways, plus 10 magic power. Doesn't really interest me, although the Vine Grasp is a very good backline hitter, making a card cost less. Yeah, free Glimmer in a 1-cost Guardian Amulet, very good. Then give me a reroll. Don't give me holdover. Okay, good. Although a double sap would also be very good here. Don't get me wrong. Frostbite 16, deal 3 damage. That's real good. But I think I'm actually gonna save my gold. Maybe make a card cheaper because we really like getting good value on our spells. And I think we get good value on the spells by maybe even playing Gift for a Guard and making cards better and consume. You know, if we get a good restore and we consume it, that means we get to the other ones faster, right? But we don't want to draw Offering Token or Guardian's Amulet if at all possible. But I don't know, maybe we don't care. Maybe we don't care. Maybe you make Flash Freeze better. And then you put 10 magic power on Vine Grasp so it can get a kill. You know, you spread out your upgrades, I think, a little bit here. And you go Frostbite. So now the one thing I do not want to see is... trying to think. I don't want to see Thorns, I think, but I think that's one of the few modifiers you can get here. Spell Shield. I don't care. Yes, it's going to be annoying not being able to kill the units with cards, but if we sap them, I don't really care. Now, we need good draw on the bottom floor. Let's hope we get it. Dun 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 dun. 13 damage is not a lot coming in. And we can deal with an Animus at the bottom. That's fine. So, Tethys, Animus. We'll put the Thorned Hollow down, because they do need to go down. We'll actually put them... We'll put them at the top, so we can get more Endless before the top floor. We get a Vine Grasp. I mean, this is kind of what I wanted, but a Glimmer won't kill them. This will move them, though. So they will die, and then we won't get the garbage card in our deck. And we'll spend the excess energy on that. That's a pretty good turn one. No sap, but I don't think these units are going to do too much damage to me. I mean, you're actually already dead, so perfect. And there's our sap, which is perfect. So we sap. We sap. I will play this up here. Good draw. Offering token. Dump a Frozen Lance, because it does no damage. We're gonna sap. I think I'd rather sap again. And we actually could use the healing, so. Okay, good stuff. So I think we'll put you here. Get that sap. Get more sap. Now, where do we want super sap? I don't think we're gonna be killing... Well, you have 5 sap, you have 4. So if we play a card here, we get more value out of the sap because you already do less damage, I think. But... yeah, because we're not killing them with spells as they move up. Glacial Seal will be able to hit them as they move up, so I could put a Glacial Seal here to do AoE damage here. So let's play the sap here. Now you have sap 8, and we will... I'm actually going to sap him again. We take a little bit of pyre damage, but I don't mind. You did no damage, but you're a tank. You're on the wrong floor, but you're still a tank. Okay. I hate that these units are living every floor, but... you know, oh well. Is it oh well? I mean, we're adding a lot of self-mutilations. They're not making it that far, though. You're taking none. Frostbite 6. This'll kill you. This'll get blocked. It's a good heal, but I kind of just want more sap. 10 sap, I think, is fine. So we'll dump a Purge. We'll take another 5 damage. We're gonna add more of these cards to our deck, but... so we took 12 damage there. Kind of bad. And we're just, I mean, we're playing the cards we want to play. I want the Frostbite. It's not that good Frostbite here, but it's still what we want. We're gonna take another 10 damage from the cards. This is like the worst fight for us. Yeah, this is like the worst fight for us because we're not able to, I mean, I don't know, like this is kind of what we want. We just need more card draw. It's the self-mutilations that's doing it. Unfortunately, we're gonna get garbage in our deck thanks to Seraph. Like this is what we want in our deck, weirdly enough, but it's not really going the way I wanted it to. Oh no! Well, you know what? Freeze this. Dump this. Dump this. You have 8 sap, you have 7. It would be better if you guys died. As such, I'm gonna make sure you die like this. I'm gonna make sure you start dying faster, like this. And we're gonna be killing the boss on the next floor with gifts for a guard anyways. Might as well just gain armor. Okay, you took no damage, love it. So you're taking 542. We are just getting started, my friend. We are just getting started. We're aiming to kill you on this floor, so I don't even need to look at the top floor. Vine, Vine, gift. And honestly, this is one card I absolutely wanted. Now you're dead. And this is what we can do if we get the good draw that we want. So maybe we do want that box to stay with us every turn, but you have 21 sap, you're doing nothing, we're taking no damage, and you're dead. But like, we need the unit upgrades, but at the same time, we're only using like 5 units. And we could take another gift for the guard, but then we're consuming way too many cards. But maybe that's okay, so that we can actually get the saps out earlier and take less damage as a result. I mean, we have a thick deck, you know? I don't know, maybe you take it. Maybe, oh, this is so good. I didn't realize it until I got it. A sting every turn, if we could get it, but a sting every turn would be incredible. I actually want to duplicate that card, to be honest with you. You get those stings, they wrap around, and they're incant for free. I really like that. But we could also get spells. If I could hold this over, that would be insanely good. Not consume holdover. It's very tough to make that happen, but if we could, oh man. I have to go for that, right? Remove 2 cards, we can remove a couple of frozen lances since they only hit the front, and then we fish for good spell upgrade targets. What are we gonna, if we duplicate, what would we duplicate? The Guardian's Amulet for free sap seems pretty good. It costs 1 and it's sap 3. But we sap 2 for a spell. Double stack would be better on this, I think. Could duplicate Preserved Thorns, but if we could just make it holdover, that'd be great. It'd be hard to draw initially, and we could even make it consume with Gift for a Guard accidentally, but I don't know, maybe you say you're okay. If you upgrade units, you would upgrade the seals. I don't care about the seals. As long as they don't die to AoE, and all we need to do to stop them from dying to AoE is play 2 spells. I don't think it's necessary. I don't think it's necessary. I think we need it. I don't think we need it. Thorn Hollow is garbage, but at the same time, they're also like able to be played. Could upgrade them. What are we duplicating? I still haven't answered that question. Offering Token is nice. It's free. I think it would duplicate Preserved Thorns. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go left. We're gonna check out the upgrades. Multi-strike is not what we're looking for. Plus health is what we're looking for. Before we do anything else, let's check out the trinkets. Armor 15. Consume, deal 30 damage to the front enemy unit. I like this. Apply frozen to a random card in your hand. I also like this, but we don't have the artifact that makes frozen cards free. But freezing a card means we can freeze 0 cost cards and make them more playable later. And I really like that. We need to dupe sap. The thing is, if we dupe stings, we get more cards to play every turn, especially the 0 cost ones. That's why I think the stings are actually better. I want those stings flushing throughout the deck. It don't matter. It doesn't matter if you're quick. Honestly, you just having more health means you're playable at the bottom now. And for 260, we could still freeze a card in hand. Which I kind of like. Because if we don't need to play a card, we can just save it. And it won't show up again later. So like we could save Guardian's Amulet or Offering Token. If we don't want to consume a spell, we can just save it and play it later, especially if it's free or something. Like if we need to save the Stings, we can just save Preserved Thorns in theory. And I think we will duplicate Preserved Thorns, because the Guardian's Amulet is nice. It is 3 sap or 5 sap if you play it, but Preserved Thorns when you play it is actually... it's 8 sap. And the Stings will come around, and they'll get hit by Gifts for Guard. So I actually want the Stings, I think. This is extremely dangerous, by the way, but I hope that with sap we can do enough. I don't know. We took like 70 pyre damage on the last... well, no, we took like 60 pyre damage on the last fight. But it was also like the worst fight for us. So one thing that I know that we need is we will 100% need a... this is a dangerous floor. 100% we will need a frostbite at the bottom. I didn't forget about chat. I'm just ignoring you because I think I got the right idea. I need card draw. Man, am I gonna like actually start going at the bottom with a Lodestone Totem? 1, 2, 3. Both of these units are dead. I think we lost. I think we lost because we got piss poor draw. I needed to start at the bottom. Oh no, we could have started on the second floor, I guess. Yeah. If we started at the second floor, we could have just not played anything at the bottom, and then Seraph would have skipped the bottom floor and then moved up. So how do we salvage this? Animus of Speed plus a lot of sap still gets the job done. So we can still do this. It's just gonna be very tricky now. And these units are making it to the pyre, and they're gonna do a lot of damage. There's not much I can do about that, unfortunately. We need to play units. And we need to play units up here so we can get the sap value. We are gonna have to play guard at the top for the Endless, protecting all of the other things that we have. But seriously, losing the totem and the champion is so bad, but like, we got no other units. We're only guaranteed 1 unit a turn, but I still thought we had a good chance of drawing another one. So let us get rid of this. I think I will still play you here. And we can Offering Token Self-Mutilation at the very least. Yeah. I think the Glimmer is very good. You're not doing much damage at all to the pyre. I'm actually extremely surprised by this revelation. Please don't add garbage. Can you Alt F4? I don't know if you can Alt F4. You set up on the second floor for like every combat. Yeah, and then but like we had lower capacity, so I wanted to start down here, but I think that was dumb. This unit has to die before Seraph starts their shenanigans. So we gotta start setting up here. Okay, Preserved Thorns, you might as well get played because you consume. And now all of these cards we can play. So play the Sting. No, play the Gift. No, play the Sting. Not good draw. Not good draw at all. That kills you. This will kill you. Consume Apply Endless. Weirdly enough, I kind of want to apply Endless to you to make sure you live. We can still set up a lot of sap on you. I think that's fine. And you know what? Let's also ice you. Okay. So we froze a gift. That's pretty good. Animus. The Animus needs to go down. No, the guard needs to go down. No, the Animus and the guard need to go down. It's gonna look like this. Keep the sap coming. And the sap don't stop coming. And it don't stop coming. And it don't stop coming. Permafrost. Frozen. Hold over. Apply frozen to a card in hand. You mean apply sap to all the enemies? 1 pyre damage. Oh no. 2 sap means you're gonna hit the pyre. I don't really want to play gift for a guard right now though. I'd rather keep the saps coming. You're gonna hit the pyre slightly. Are you dying? Good. Weirdly enough, I need you to die. I hate to say it, but it's true. You're taking 90. We're gonna play spells on you, don't worry. Preserved Thorns, this is our other good sting card. We're gonna start stacking up the sap on Seraph as much as possible. As much as possible. There's our encounter. So that's our last encounter. This is basically our floor now. Keep the armor coming. Alright, well, fine. I'll do it like this then. I'll freeze a card and then play it. They're living and they're adding junk, but we're actually handling it quite nicely. Okay. Purge this. Play this. We don't need to play that. I probably still will though. Get some draw. Sap. Okay, well, you know what? Stack it up. It's always got to get stacked up down there. That's enough sap. That unit had to die. Had to die. Had to die. I hate to say it, but it had to die. 8 sap. Not enough, but you're on my floor now. Oh boy. Wildwood sap. Flash freeze. Preserve. What are we preserving? Doesn't matter what we're preserving because we're playing freaking everything. You might as well preserve. You might as well preserve a 0-cost card. I'd like the ones to discard. You play it. You sap them. You play it. You sap them. You play it. You sap them. And then you know what? You play gift for the guard. Want to know why? Because we gotta play more cards on this turn to stack up the sap. So you play it. You play it. You play it. We got one more card. You know what? I think you just play whatever you got. I don't know. Stack up the regen. No attack, no attack, no attack. Final wave. Okay, 18 turns of sap. Is that enough? We'll see. Let's start sapping up here, though. I love the 0-cost cards. Get rid of a 1-cost. No, save the Vine Grasp. Play the Stings. Oh, it's so good. 7 sap, minus 14 attack, 6/5. We have other spells we can play up here, so let's get the, I mean, what does it matter, really? Let's get the damage done up here. We can actually play all of our cards, which is wonderful. Maybe we should have saved some of them because we don't want to see them necessarily, but that was pretty good. Okay, you have 17 sap. We didn't draw the sap card, but that's fine. And it doesn't matter what order we play cards in now, because this is it. The only thing we want to save is preserve. and maybe the stings. So we can easily get rid of the alloy. Flash freeze would also just be nice to play on you, so I'm just gonna play it. You have 40 frostbite, not the worst. And I'll be honest, it doesn't really matter how many of these are in our deck and how much pyro damage we take. The only thing that matters is just living through Seraph. This is also not as much frost as I would like, but they're still not hitting us too badly. Seraph is taking 2,268 damage, and I think we're gonna be okay because we got Gift for a Guard. So weirdly enough, we're gonna play Preserve in order to draw it, in order to play it, in order to freeze cards and get free incanting off of it. Because by playing this, you get to play it for free, and I like that. So, well, here we go. We're going to Vine Grasp you. You're taking 2,500 damage. Vine Grasp you. We're gonna preserve the gift. You're taking 2,900 damage. You're taking 3,100 damage. You're taking 3,300 damage. And 2 more spells should do it. There's one. And I think the sap definitely will finish it off there. It's consumed, but I think this is all we need. You're dead. So, you're dead too. So we screwed it up. I have not been paying attention to this, by the way, the Traitor's Quill. Seraph was not always the traitor he is today, hell-bent on the unification of heaven and hell for our mutual survival. It was the main reason the Covenant was pursued to begin with. I suppose his need for control finally got the better of him. Him? Okay. Lore! Anyways. This is why I believed in the Animus. The Animus can get the job done. 75 damage per sap. Who needs a champion? We do. Oh man, that was close. So we won. Probably should not have won, but we did. Definitely should have just played the champion on floor 2. You know, in the moment, I thought to myself, there's no capacity for the champion on floor 3. We can't put the champion down there. No, yo, we can put the champion on floor 2. He's one pip, he's one capacity, and he does more damage than the Animus. So we don't need the Animus out there necessarily. We should have stacked up on floor 2, played nothing on the bottom, and been okay. Because that's the thing that got me. If we played a unit on the bottom, it would purge every sap from Seraph. So we didn't need to have the champion and our incant floor at the bottom. We just needed them to be the lowest floor. That would have been okay. Because the champion would have stacked 40 frostbite every turn, or the Animus would do 75 damage every turn. Gift for a Guard. Honestly, I understand this now. When you need to play spells, when you need to incant, this is a great card. Because you incant 4 times. Once on this, and then 3 on all the spells that you play that are really freaking good. And yeah, they might consume, but heck, if you have the artifact that makes spells not consume, then half the time they're gonna stay in your deck, and then you can just play them again for plus 20 magic power and free. So that's pretty good. I didn't see what our new highest value was. Highest sap, highest incant or something. Deck size. Oh no. That's not a good one. Oh boy. That's not what you want to see on a run. We had a 36 card deck, excuse me. At least we removed the Train Stewards. But in any case, that was a very close run. The Guard with Endless was very nice. It ended up not mattering because once we get the sap going, we don't need an incant Guard. Because once you get the sap going, the enemies all do no damage. I mean, we had nearly 200 armor on the Animus just by playing the the Alloy of the Ancients 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, whatever it was. You know, we don't need to gain armor necessarily. It is nice for when the sap runs out, yes, but the Animus just does so much more damage. It's still fine. What you don't want to do is just tank with a 1 HP lodestone. And you know what? I was even thinking about buffing the health of these, but I didn't want to give them 5/10 in case enemies had spikes. But I guess no enemies have spikes on Seraph, so we really should have buffed the health on the lodestone. I'm not sure if it would have mattered, but the enemies were only doing like 5 and 9 damage on the first turn. We could have kept our champion alive slightly. Anyways, good run. Sap is overpowered on Seraph, Fel, and Daedalus. Being able to apply sap ahead of the fight is really nice. You don't want to sap buff debuff Seraph, although you still can't. You can still apply like 20 sap on 1 turn if you have, 2 of the totems out, maybe you have double incant. You can still apply a lot of sap on 1 turn, and you can stack it up to an extent, but if the Seraph removes buff and debuff stacks, they're going to remove half sap every turn, so you got to be a little bit careful with that. Anyways, good run. I'm glad it's a victory, because I needed a victory, and it was a close one. It was a very close one. But for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live. Support me on Twitch, Patreon, and Streamlabs, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Monster Train.